Hi guys, welcome to another Excel mathematics video. In this video, I'll just take you through the multiplication tables. These tables are usually explained to students who are in grade 1 and 2, but can be used throughout high school and even university. In this video, I'll provide you some hints on different ways to use the multiplication tables. So, this is the basic multiplication tables. They are usually extended to include times 11 and 12, but for this video, I'm just going to go up to 10. So, the different methods that you can learn the multiplication tables are: you can learn and practice the table. This is the easiest way to do this is just by having someone ask you what a number times a number is, and you must just provide the answer as quickly as possible. This will give you a good understanding of what the answers are, but unfortunately it's quite time consuming, but it's at least very simple. And it's a good starting point when you're starting out with the multiplication tables. The other option is using your own method. Using your own method is easier to remember and it's much faster. And it also uses your unique strengths to help you to know what the answer is to each multiplication question. So, for the first method is to learn and practice the table. The easiest way to do this is just having someone ask you and then you just answer. It's as simple as that. When you start out, you might get some of them wrong, but the more you practice this, the better you'll get, and eventually you'll know each one of these answers from the top of your head. Next is you can use your own method. Using your own method will help you to remember much easier. The method you use should make sense to you, otherwise it doesn't help to try and use your own method. Don't overcomplicate it by using a method you're not comfortable with. Next, I'll explain the method that I use in the next couple of slides. My multiplication method. I pick a few easy to remember multiplications for each number. The ones I use are the following: the 5 times and 10 times table. These two go hand in hand. By using the 10 times table, you just need to add a 0 after each number, which is pretty simple. For the 5 times table, this is just an extension of the 10 times table, since you can just divide your answer that you get from the 10 times tables by 2, which will give you your answer. So for example, 4 times 5 will give you 20, which is just a half of 4 times 10. This method helps me because remembering the 10 times and 5 times tables are pretty simple. So let's start with the 5 and 10 times tables. So when you have 7 times 6, you can easily split this up to 7 times 5 plus 7. Then 7 times 5 will just give you the half of 70, which is 7 times 10. So 7 times 5 is 35, and then you'll just add the remaining 7, which will get you to 42. Next, 8 times 9. There, you just split it by 8 times 10, and then you subtract the 8, which will give you 72. This is quite an easy way to use the multiplication tables, instead of having to specifically remember what 8 times 9 is. By splitting up the calculation, you can use numbers you're comfortable with. A useful hint when multiplying. Multiplying any value with an even number gives an even number. By multiplying with an even number, you can think of it as adding together many even numbers, which will give you an even number in the end. So when you multiply an even number by an even number, if your answer isn't an even number, you know you did something wrong. Next, multiplying an odd number with an odd number will give you an odd number. This makes quite logical sense. But by multiplying two odd numbers, you will add an odd number to an even number. The even number will just be the same method as above. So if you have 9 times 9, you can split this up as 9 times 8, and then you just have to add the remaining 9. So the 9 times 8 is just multiplying a number with an even number, which will give you an even number, which is 72. Then you'll just add the remaining odd number, which will get you to 81, which is an odd number. So that is the end of this video. Please remember to subscribe, and if you have any suggestions on more videos that you want to see, please feel free to comment in the comment section or send me an email. My email address is in my content, is in my videos, and you can also find it on my channel. Have a good one.